G'day and welcome back to Duxilla Gaming and LakeLand Vale. We are back here, continuing on with developing our farm and building it up so we can make some money and then hopefully retire one day. Alright, last episode we got some sheep in and they're out here in the paddock now. We've unloaded the trailer, as you can see there. We've unloaded all the trailer. It's nice and empty now. If we go up in here, no sheep, right? All offloaded. And they're all in here. Our black and white sheep are all in there. Nice and happy. Off there eating all the grass. All good. Alright, now what we need to do is we need to start bringing in some water and some feed for these things. So what we're going to do is we're going to first off get the plumber in to install the pipeline. So installation will be completed in 2 hours. Very good. Right, there we go. So that's off and running. Now I think. No, it's okay. All right. So what we're going to now do is we're going to get the truck, fold that up, and move it on out of the way, and we'll move on. So it's going to open that up. We'll close it up. I mean, there we go, and they're closed, and we're just going to move this out of the way. Now I'm thinking we might move this down the bottom near the pigs and the cows because we're not using that area yet. So we'll just mosey on down there with the trailers. We'll drop the trailers off there and we'll come back up with the truck because we can use it up here with the tipper and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, lovely scenic view here. Well, it looks a bit dark there with the tinted windows. But this is where the piggery and the cow yard is, down the bottom. So all we're going to do is we're going to come in here and I'm going to turn a hard right and park it up against this shed and this fence over here. We're not going to get cows or pigs for a while yet, so it's well and truly out of the way. We're getting nice and close. Just not going to obstruct that gate. Right, there we go. Disconnect those and off we go. So we'll head back up to the farm now with the truck and then we'll go get some grass for the sheep to eat. Alright. Up we go. Alright, hope everyone is doing well. We are doing fantastic here. We're back and busy at it. Come around. Almost can't see the track with that little bit of glare early morning. Well, it's not that early morning, it's still 8 o'clock. Early for some though, I guess. Alright, I'm going to bring the truck into the main shed. I'm not going to worry about reconnecting it, we'll just bring it in here. It's out of the weather. Alright, so that will do nicely there. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to find, probably take the Vulture, actually, and we'll grab one of the small trailers over there and just head on over and feed the sheep. Well, over through the brush. I think I left the Vulture over here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright. There we go. Alright, now we'll see what we've got. Oh, I wanted to not connect, I wanted to make sure I was disconnected. Anyway. Alright, so we're going to go around here, grab the trailer, grab some grass. I shouldn't need to fill them up with water, I should be able to wait until the pipe work goes through. But we'll just keep an eye on it, that's all. Alright. We are connected. Cut the cover off and we'll go and collect our grass. And then go feed the sheepy. Alright. Grass. Oh, it didn't line up very well with the pipe then, did I? Okay. Let's head back over. We've got the tip side to change on this. We want tip side to be the left hand side. So set that to the left hand side now. Go probably wanted the right hand side probably be better. There we go. Unload some grass. Let's see how much they take. Pretty much a full trailer. Here's a full trailer. Alright, let's have a look and see how much feed we've given them. Oh, we need a lot more. Okay, we probably should have grabbed the bigger trailer. Alright, just do a couple of loads, fill it up. We got time. Alright, so the plan is, like I said, we're not going to do pigs or sheep probably anytime real soon. The sheep will probably, will we expand on the sheep? I don't know. We can have up to 1,200 sheep in this pen. I'm not sure whether we'll go that far or not. It's early days, obviously. I think at the moment we'll aim for, say, 400 sheep to start off with, and then by the time we have 400 sheep, we'll be looking at divesting into pigs or cows. Sorry, I got a bit of frog on my throat. So that's what we'll look at doing there. Now, the only thing that may alter that is our crops, like as in our fields. So we do want to expand our fields as well. And as you can see, I mean, we spent what, about 300,000, I think it was, or thereabouts, if not a bit more, on sheep. So it cost us a bit of money. We should make a fair bit of money back with the wool, but we want to sort of consolidate a bit of money now and invest in some more land. I mean, some bigger land. That's what we really want to sort of probably start doing, because at the end of the day, the big profits will probably come from our arable crops and our root crops more so than from our sheep. And certainly insofar as this game goes, as opposed to 17, it's certainly been the case that the wool is not as profitable as it used to be. But it's still my favourite animal to deal with in the game, so that's why we're doing it. Alright, now this load should probably be... I'll probably do another one after this as well. I need a fair bit of grass. Alright, let's just have a look while we're here. Yeah, it's going to give them about 2/3 of their requirement for grass. Probably leave that as it is for now. That's probably okay. We can probably come back and visit that in tomorrow's game day. So, it's okay. Alright. Now, what we haven't done as well is we haven't finished picking up the grass. So we'll probably go do some of that at the moment. But we also do need to work on another field. One of our other fields is ready to go. So what we might do is we might get the combine underway with a hired hand, and then what we'll do is we'll juggle between offloading the combine and also collecting all the grass. So we'll probably use, right, we'll use the Voltra with the combine to offload and bring it back. Actually, we'll use a truck to offload from the auger or the loading wagon. But we'll get him ready to go. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, which field was it that's ready to go? I think it was number 2 is ready to be harvested. Number 3, in fact. Oh, number 2, it's withered. Okay. Withering must be on. That's fine. So let's go and harvest number 3. But we've lost money on number 2. So number 3 it is. A little bit annoyed that we've had a field wither on us, but not much we can do about that. There's that grass we've got to collect still. And there's our withered field. Anyway, that's alright. We can deal with that. Alright, so just going to put him here. Now, what are we dealing with? Oh, it's just oat. So, combine. Go to our combine. Righto. Now, here he is. Where did we put the... Oh, there we go. That's where the rogue combine header went. And this is a combine header that has a mind of its own and just drives away wherever it wants. An autonomous header. It doesn't want to be picked up. A bit more, is it? There we go. Alright, so take him out to the field and we'll get him started. This thing is going to straight away want to go running away from me. So I think to preempt that, there he goes. Told you, mind of its own. Now stop there. It's parked itself perfectly almost. Oh, it's going to keep on going. Right, not quite perfectly, but anyway. Oops. All right. We folded up the header. The combine is unfolded, so we can just get started straight into it. And that's what we're going to do without prejudice. Just going to get started straight in. Hopefully, our hide working can do a good job of it. Right, in the meantime, we're going to grab our other John Deere. There it is. And, oh, we haven't offloaded this grass yet. All right, we'll offload this grass and then we'll get another load. As you can see, this one really does struggle with this as a full load. So this will be the first vehicle that gets traded in for not being up to standard at what we want. So we should have, well actually I was going to say we should have plenty of grass. Noting how much grass those, what have we got? 200 sheep? How many sheep have we got? Actually, let me have another look. I think it's about 200. 166. So 166 sheep need around 100,000 grass to fill its trough. So we had 330 odd thousand litres of grass. So we didn't have a huge amount by any standard. So yeah, grass is probably going to be a bit of a premium. So I think what we might have to do is sow a couple of grass fields in very quickly and rotate them through as quick as we can to support the cows, the sheep, and then have a build up hopefully for cows later on. But anyway, we'll get to that when we come to it, strangely enough. Alright, so just going to continue on. We'll grab all this stuff here. We do have to grab some grasses around field 5 as well. So I think by the time we've finished storing all this though, we should be in a relatively strong position, at least for the next week or so. And that's all we probably really need, just to make sure we get out of trouble until we can put another crop cycle in and wait for that to... Oh. Sorry about that. Wait for that to come in. Alright. Head back around down here. Hope we don't come head on with a combine harvester. Almost. Wait for him to turn and go around. We'll go around him now. He's doing a pretty good job so far. As you can see, we're only doing 10k an hour. We've got our loading wagon is half full and it's really holding us back. So we've got this grass up in between the fields as well we've got to collect. So that's got to be collected as well. And as you can see, the grass is already growing back quite rapidly through there. Now the game is set to slow growth. When it first started, it was on fast growth, which is by, I think, default. We did kick that back down a bit. We'll just have to see how it goes. We may end up putting back to normal if it ends up being a bit slow. Obviously being seasons... obviously not being seasons, the growth stage and all that will be a lot quicker. So we won't have a problem with jobs to do, because it'll be sort of a day or so and then you'll go from ploughed to sown and then ready to harvest again pretty quickly. So we haven't got that much of an issue with that. And we're going to cycle through pretty quickly. In terms of how long we're going to play this one, I'm envisaging, I don't know, probably a year's worth effectively of, or a few cycles of each, until we've sort of gotten to the point where we own a significant portion of all the fields and all that sort of stuff, and just see how it goes. On top of that, with popularity. If it's being enjoyed and viewed and all that, then we'll continue it. If it seems as though it's lacking with any interest, then we'll look at bringing something new in, and that's what we'll do. So hopefully you'll all be interested in it and continue to watch it. Alright, it's almost full again. Off we go back down to the farm. Now, I think that combine will be... I don't know if it'll do the whole field. It's not got an overly large hopper in it, so I don't know that it would actually take that long to fill up. So I don't know if it'll do the whole field without needing to be emptied, but yeah, we'll see. The other thing we do want to do as well, actually, while I drive past it and remind myself, is I want to do some silage. So whether we sow some corn and get a forage harvester and do it that way, or whether we just do it with grass, I don't know. I'm tending towards probably wanting to do corn. We haven't done a lot of that with Farming Sim 19 thus far, so I think that would be the way to go. And certainly what we'll end up doing with that, we'd do that with courseplay as well, for instance. and just enjoy letting that manage most of that task. Alright, that one's empty as well. Off we go again. A little bit there on the ground, we'll just leave that there, that'll be fine. May collect it next time we come through and do any windrowing. Alright, we'll start heading up here. Oh, I didn't think that was windrowed there for a minute. Alright. So even with nothing in the trailer, we struggle up the hills. And again, there's another one where it's very deceiving, the actual incline that's actually here. You sort of see it there sloping away. But it's one of the things I love about this map, and I love about Stevie's maps generally. They have all these nice undulations and slopes, and it really adds to the gameplay, especially when you're sort of using some of the smaller equipment. I mean, if you're using all the bigger stuff, like if you're using the Xerions all the time and all that sort of stuff, you don't tend to notice it as much, but you're certainly using some of the smaller capacity stuff, you tend to notice it. It actually is good fun, to a point. It's good fun until you spend an hour travelling at 12 mile an hour to get a job done. But anyway, for now it's good fun and we're enjoying it enough to do it. Alright, so we'll turn back around here. Alright, off we go again. Missed a fair bit of grass here at the edge of that field. I wasn't very accurate with the mower. That's the other thing too. I mean, I don't know if I mentioned the first episode, this is probably one of the first times, certainly in FS19, that we haven't started off with a big M. We did have a big M and we got rid of it at the start. But yeah, it's a bit unnatural for DZ to have no big M. But we'll cope. We're seeing a counsellor about it, but we'll cope. No, actually, no, I lie. We're not coping at all. It's a bit hard to handle. Looks like that combine is going to do that whole field possibly without needing unloading. There we go, 7 kilometres an hour. We're slower than the combine at the moment. So we are going to also look at buying another combine. Yes, already we are looking at buying one. Not going to buy it straight away though, but we are looking at buying one. So in the comments down below, let me know what we should take next. Should we take another John Deere, a different model? So that's the S790, I think, isn't it? Or S700. So let me know what you think about that and which combine we should take. So should it be like a New Holland, a Rostral Smash, a Class, John Deere? Oh, I cringe at saying that name out loud. What else is there? Massey. Haven't used a Massey in a long while. Massey case. So yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and whichever gets the most votes or most comments is what we'll use. If I don't get any comments, I'll go back to Class. How's that? There's probably a lot of you saying, yeah, that'll be good, better than seeing the John Deere. Alright. Coming down here, we're almost full here. The combine is about to come to the end as well. Or is he? Yeah, no, he's still running, I think. Let's have a look out here. Yep, he's gonna finish that field. Oops, missed a bit there, I think. I think we got all that, but we're going offload. Yes, so let us know which combine to use. Insofar as other equipment, I don't think there's any other equipment really at the moment we need to buy. We will be buying or hiring, or leasing a root crop equipment, whether it be a Homer or roper, beet harvester or potato harvester or anything like that, or grimy, I mean. So I haven't decided on those either. They will come a bit later. I'm not planning on doing any root crops straight away, but we'll certainly do some of those. Now the other thing we do have to do as well, and I'm not going to do it right this instant, I don't think, because we're getting close to the end. We do need to start putting in some facilities at the farm as well. I want to put in a couple of the bale sheds, or a bale barn. I'm not sure whether I'm going to put the sheds or barns or anything in there as yet, but one of those at least will be in there. Now you can help me choose those as well if you like. Do we do barns or sheds or whatever? And I apologise for that beeping. That's Mr. Webb. I'm going to have to give him a dressing down. Anyway, alright, so that's that one done. We'll now just swip over, empty out our combine, and then that will be it for the day. So it's going to put our auger out, run over here and grab the Voltra, and we'll offload him, and then that will be where we sign off. So don't forget to press that like button if you like the episode. I hope you do, and I hope you continue to watch this series with us. We are really enjoying this, believe it or not, even with the brand we're using. It's a lovely map. I really love Stevie's maps. I mean, that's nothing unusual. And his mods, so for instance this Voltra is a Stevie modded Voltra. So yeah, press that like button if you liked it. Leave a comment, let me know how you're going. Let me know what you want to see, whether you're enjoying it, what you want to see me do differently or anything else. And as always, don't forget, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware when more videos are available on the channel. And that's pretty much it. We'll take this load and we'll offload it. And until next time, make sure you look after yourselves, make sure you feed your animals, make sure you fill their water troughs, which we'd almost forgotten to do. And we'll see you again very soon back here at LakeLand Vale and Duck Zorley Gaming. See you all later. Bye.